Welcome, my friend. I am standing in for your buddy Phil today. I think he's on vacation in the Maldives somewhere or taking a breather, but are you preparing for the PMP exam and feeling uncertain about how to tackle the process domain? You're not alone. This is the domain that so many people dread, the one that seems to trip up even the sharpest minds. But I'm here to tell you, it doesn't have to be that way. Today, I want to give you what I call Phil's mindset mantras, a complete mental model to approach PMP questions differently and decisively. Over the past 4 years, I've taught 36 mindset mantras, but today we're zeroing in on just 12, laser focused on the process domain. Some folks find this domain so overwhelming that it sinks their entire exam. That won't be your story. I'm going to give you the insights that demystify the PMI logic and help you navigate each question like a pro. Let's go. Mindset mantra 1, assign life cycle. Understand the difference between a project life cycle and a project management life cycle. This distinction matters. When PMI says select and tailor the appropriate project life cycle and development approach, they're asking, do you know when to go predictive, iterative, incremental, or agile? Or do you hybridize? The project lifecycle relates to the actual work. Plan, build, test, deliver. The project management lifecycle is how you manage that work. Initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, and controlling, closing. These are not interchangeable. Every industry, construction, IT, pharma, has its own lifecycle. You must tailor your approach to match the needs of your industry, customer, and deliverables. Understand when agile is appropriate, lots of change, frequent feedback, and when predictive is the smarter choice, clear scope, minimal change. This mantra sets the tone. Master it. Mindset. Mantra 2, hybridize. You don't need to pick a side. Sometimes the smartest move is to blend approaches. Hybridization means using predictive methods where things are stable and agile where there's volatility. Maybe the back-end system requires traditional delivery, but the user interface benefits from agile sprints. PMI expects you to know this. Visualize the 4 hybrid models described in the Agile Practice Guide. Know when it's agile first, predictive later, or vice versa. Hybridizing gives you flexibility, but more importantly, it maximizes value. Mindset mantra. 3. Agile mindset. This isn't just a buzzword, it's a way of thinking. Agile means delivering incrementally and planning iteratively. Ask yourself, can I deliver something of value sooner? Can I get early feedback to reduce risk? Even in construction or manufacturing, you can apply an agile mindset. Maybe you show completed design drafts. Maybe you deliver parts of a system early for client input. Agile isn't about doing Scrum. It's about welcoming change, delivering value quickly, and learning as you go. Mindset mantra. 4. Systematic and strategic thinking. Don't operate in a silo. Always think about the bigger picture. Projects are systems. Everything connects. A change in scope affects cost, which affects schedule, which affects risk. See the interdependencies. Think like a strategist. Be systematic. Zoom in. Be strategic. Zoom out. Both views are essential. That's what PMI wants you to demonstrate in the process domain. Mindset mantra 5, manage change with intention. Don't wing it. Don't just say, we'll deal with changes as they come. That's reactive. PMI wants you to be proactive. Have a structured change management process. When you get a change request, don't act on it verbally. Document it, analyze it. Route it to the CCB, record the outcome. Implement if approved. Track everything in the change log. The mindset is discipline. Change doesn't get a free pass. Mindset mantra. 6. Inspect and adapt. Continuous improvement isn't just for agile. Predictive projects need it too. Borrow from Deming's PDCA cycle. Plan, do, check, act. Ask yourself, are we inspecting the product? Are we adapting the process? Are we improving the team? Retrospectives, lessons learned. Daily stand-ups, reviews. These are all tools for inspection and adaptation. Make them part of your rhythm, not just a ritual. Mindset mantra. 7. Problem solve. You're a PMP. You solve problems. The exam will test this over and over. A customer is upset. A team member drops the ball. A vendor misses a deadline. What do? Don't freeze. Don't escalate too soon. Don't deflect. Offer solutions. Move the situation forward. That's the mindset PMI is testing. Mindset mantra. 8. Quality and the iron triangle. Quality isn't just meeting requirements, it's also fitness for use, customer satisfaction, and continuous improvement. Kaizen. At the same time, you must balance the iron triangle: scope, time, cost. They form the constraints you operate within. Know how to prioritize them. Deliver quality within boundaries. That's the game. Mindset mantra. 9. Risk and governance. Risk is uncertainty. Governance is structure. You need both. Risks can be negative, threats, or positive, opportunities. You must plan for both. Know your 5 responses for each. Know the difference between escalate and transfer, between exploit and enhance. Governance is the framework within which decisions are made. Who approves what? What's within your authority? Where's the line? PMI expects you to draw that line with confidence. Mindset mantra. 10. Manage all areas. You must manage all 10 knowledge areas from integration to stakeholders. No blind spots. Scope, schedule, cost, quality, resources, communications, risk, procurement, stakeholders, and integration. Each one has processes and tools. Each one connects to others. See the big picture. Use the infamous table in the PM Bouquet Guide to understand how each process flows. It's your blueprint. Mindset mantra. 11. Authorization and buy-in. You can't do it all alone, and you can't do it all without permission. Some actions require authorization, especially anything that changes baseline elements like scope or cost. Understand the difference between management reserve and contingency reserve. Understand when you need to escalate. Buy-in is about support. Authorization is about power. Both matter. Know how and when to seek them. Mindset mantra. 12. Closing. Close each phase, iteration, or project with care, not just at the end, throughout. Lessons learned shouldn't be a once-and-done activity. They should be ongoing. Capture them, share them, apply them. That's how you mature as a PM. Close cleanly. Celebrate wins, document realities, prepare for the next. Final words. These 12 mantras aren't theory. They're how the best PMs think. And if you adopt these mindsets deeply, you won't just pass the exam. You'll become the kind of project manager organizations fight to keep. Stay sharp. Keep learning. Crush the process domain with confidence. You've got this.
And there you have it, friends. My 12 mindset mantras. Very well covered. If you are looking for additional training and coaching, go on down to tinyurl.com/elite PMP to be on my PMP exam training course. Also look for links below where I'll direct you to additional quizzes and mock exams on pmpdoctor.com and other study aids. Definitely check out my podcast, pmradio.org. I have a number of other tools that you can use to prep for the test. One is a massive playlist with over 50 hours of video, and you can find that at pmp.pmradio.org. You can also find my podcast that takes you through the PMP exam methodically in 40 days at study.pmradio.org. I hope this helps you. All the very best, and bye for now.